And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday.
Lester.
Happy Monday, fun day.
One day.
Just hanging out with everybody in pre-party. And by the way, Chef B, Pinger, JP, and I think I heard Katie. Thanks for being here. But we were talking about how close the Yuba trip is, guys.
Your jaw's going to hurt from smiling so much every time you mention Yuba.
It's a fear smile right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Trying to get rid of that nervous energy smile.
yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm super excited about it, but it is starting to be like it's so hard to try to put it on the back burner while you worry about stuff around the house before. Like I just want to get my car packed up, but I can't. I got to use my car for work, so I'll just smile and tell them.
Hey, Lester.
There we go. What's going on, everybody?
Do you have like an area where you just start pre-packing and start like an area where you just start putting stuff?
When I got back from North Carolina it's Rose Nose Monkey Fest, and then I followed Katie and JP back to North Carolina. I set the stuff aside that I was certain was going with me on the trip to the Yuba, and then I also took the time to like separate everything out and get rid of stuff that I knew I was not going to use and put that up. So yeah, I've got a little station ready to build as we go. All right, JP with the charts. Sheffy, you're having some 13th colony tonight.
Yeah, just keeping it light. I got a pretty rough work week ahead, so I can't. Low proof tonight. Low proof.
That's what look at you being responsible.
Little sippy sweetie poo.
Yeah, I'm drinking lemonade tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Peter, you having any sippy poos? JP, it looks like you were drinking a beer.
Jadar.
Oh man, and then I'm trying to be responsible, so I was gonna have a couple beers tonight, but I'm not gonna have the tasty bourbon tonight. I'm gonna try to be
John
R.
Rustic Redhead.
Here we go. You're right. Yeah, I know Scott Sharp was like, "Let's go." I think everybody's back home from North Carolina.
Hey.
Is that right?
PA is home. I don't know if Wrench is home yet or not.
Wrench was stuck in Bucky's.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
According to a Facebook post, he was going to Bucky's.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think it's that new one in Virginia.
He's still at Boosie's then, probably.
Cooked it tonight. Nice. Was it good? Yeah, Bucky's is like a big old tourist trap. You like meat, you like Bucky's.
Yeah, they got a whole. Yeah.
The bathrooms are top notch. You can't even.
Oh, they're great.
There's no arguing. I would definitely want to go take a shower at a Bucky's, like if I was showering on the road, kind of stuff. But other than that, like I think it's totally overrated.
Yeah, I think it's like you said, it's a tourist trap.
Rocky Mountain Prospector bread.
They got enough gas pumps to pump the whole 95 interstate.
They do indeed.
Dina, little hell.
Dina.
They pay their staff well, though.
That's cool. You know what? And there is a difference in wanting to go places when employees are happy to be there. Definitely. I don't want to go to a place where the employees aren't happy.
Yeah. Most of those things,
Georgian
stations you go to, they throwing money at you back at the counter and look like they shoot you as soon as they damn wait on you.
Yeah, it's I have a tendency to want to be mad at the employee, but the truth is the employee is probably being treated like crap, so they're mad, and it's just like I just rather go to a place where the employees are glad to work there, and it does still exist.
I've been to a Bucky's twice, and I don't think I've ever walked out of there, not including gas, spending anything less than $50. So they got a pretty good business model there.
Yeah.
Buying stuff that I don't need.
All right, guys. All right, I'm caught back up in chat. I didn't say hi to everybody, but I did try to highlight everybody. Glad you guys are all here. Let's it's early. Let's do
Money miss.
it's early. It's early birds. I think, guys, we're gonna go ahead and do a little chat giveaway. But when I say little, we're gonna keep it early bird and light. If you guys know anything about early bird races, we got some cool stuff going on tonight. Obviously, we've been talking about the golden barrel. Well, the time for that is about to be upon us, and we're going to go ahead and open up ticket sales for the golden barrel, and we're going to do that with early bird races. So if you guys purchase tickets today for the races next week on July 14th, you will also be entered into a race tonight for 0.5 gram rose nose pater bag. And we are going to do some chat giveaways, but they're going to be little light chat giveaways. And of course, they'll be a better luck next time because there's always going to be one of those. So like I said, it's going to be pretty light. And that's because we're preparing for a pretty big fundraiser next week to help me get to the Yuba, which is 2 weeks away, guys. I'm leaving in 2 weeks, Monday the 21st. Yeah, so okay. So we're going to go ahead and get that started, and we'll do that with a little chat giveaway.
That's gonna be here before we know it.
Oh my gosh, I know. I'm excited. I'm nervous. No, nervous. I wouldn't say scared.
Yeah,
I'm not stressed either. Just I'm excited and I'm nervous. How about that?
yeah, I'm getting nervous too. While y'all are out there playing, I'm gonna be a damn laser.
Yeah, but you have to keep us updated as things go on, Finger. Just shoot us a little message saying I'm not blind.
I'm not blind.
I'll be stuck at home, Finger. You can talk to me.
The lens crafters called me today and asked me, said, when are you going to get another eye exam? I said, I'm not. I'm getting new eyes. She said, oh, okay. She got real cold.
Lost another customer.
Yeah.
I found that just getting decent frames and just getting the lenses replaced is the way to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I do that. Every other year they buy me frames for my insurance, so I take advantage of it. But
I honestly need to go get my eyes rechecked and probably get a better frames. I also think I could probably go to Walgreens and find my own prescription because I need readers. I just like the blue screen protector that they put on it that kind of helps with glare and it helps with driving at night.
well, now they got the sunglasses with the little readers in them.
Oh, those are so awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me a bunch of them.
Yeah.
They got the reader cheaters. You can just buy them at Walmart.
Yeah.
So, sunglass reader cheaters.
Oh, interesting. Do you have a passport, Scott Sharp?
Yeah, him and Jeff Jeff was telling me about this. I was like, yeah, those better be there real early. 'Cause apparently there's exceptions that they're still letting people fly without them, even though they said they wouldn't.
Oh, well, I'm glad they are because I think a lot of people, like my parents are, they're taking a trip on Wednesday. And I was like, you guys have real ID, right? And they're like, well, I think we got it the last time we got our driver's license updated, which was when they moved here. But they're not sure. So I was like, shoot, I wasn't even going to check because if they didn't have it, I didn't know what they were going to do. But I guess hopefully they'll make an exception.
Ours has a little star in the right-hand corner now.
I have to look at it, but
now, Georgia's mailing everybody one that has a valid driver's license.
Yeah.
Just bring plenty of documentation, other documentation, phone bills, whatnot.
Yeah. So a lot of people, Scott, I know a lot of people have been in a situation similar to yours. I think MJ got hers done super fast, but it did cost a couple extra bucks. If she shows up tonight, I could ask her about it. But she got hers done pretty fast. I know Thomas, I think he got his done pretty fast.
I mean, once you go to the DMV and hand them your birth certificate and a bill, and like it's instant. It's not a
Yeah, they just take a picture and start over.
Okay.
Ours was hurt. I mean, wham bam. Now the wife had some trouble because she had to prove back to her maiden name. She from her previous marriage.
I don't know. I had mine done 7 years ago, so it wasn't even shit. It's been 8 years almost now.
See, that's what I thought. I thought that there was like a background check style. Maybe it depends on the state. I'm not sure.
No, they did ours in a day down at our local DMV. Of course.
Next Monday, I'll have had my real ID for the last 8 years.
Maybe it's a state thing. I don't know. Illinois loves to put red tape on everything, so I could see it taking longer for some places versus others.
Well, apparently our state isn't even taking appointments for them.
Like they're booked.
Like they're booked.
One of my workers had to go towards the coast to the DMV to get her stuff changed over when she got married because of all the real ID stuff.
Wowzers.
Yeah, my kids didn't take their like driver's test in Charlotte. One of them was in like Polkton, and the other one was in like out near Boone somewhere. Because Charlotte DMV, forget it. Forget it.
Yeah.
Do they even have a DMV in Charlotte, Chevy, with the way that people drive?
They do. They have several of them, but like if you're not getting there when it's dark and waiting in line, and you bring lawn chairs and stuff, it's like, I mean, at least when I go and wait out at Southern Spirits, I'm getting bourbon out of it. All I'm doing is paying fees.
There we go. My muddy mess is from Illinois. So I don't have the experience, and I wasn't there with my parents when they did theirs. I'm usually there for a lot of it, but that's something they did without me.
That new Secretary of State has changed a lot of things with the DMV.
Yeah? Making it a little more.
You make it easier. Do everything online.
That's
That's why all
cool.
the DMVs are closing because they're not needed anymore.
That 3D print right there is so cool.
I wedged too much in that first corner though.
Yeah, you could do it. You could do it in the Harris Teeter and up at the university. You can go and get your ID renewed there. They'll do it right on the spot. Don't even have to talk to anybody.
I'm fairly certain that's still true to date, Dina. A passport still works as a a real ID.
That's a
It
real
does.
ID.
I don't
Yeah.
have a real ID, and I use my passport when I fly now.
Yep. Art by Bull, what's going
I
on?
don't take any more money do I have to.
My
Welcome,
passport's been
welcome.
expired for 20 years.
My license doesn't expire until 2030, so why am I going to give the state more money now?
Right? Passport works. Might as well.
Yes, it does.
Guys, I totally got distracted. The real Mike Briggs. We went and bought some filament to do some printing, and I guess we bought enough stuff there that the owner gave Mike here, try this. Like he's like, try this out. It's a
new brand.
It's a new brand made in the United States. I
Made
think
in
it's made in
St. Louis.
St. Louis. Yep.
Oh, wow.
And they had this translucent film that he's like, here, try this out. And right now Mike is printing what it's going to be a vase, but it looks like there's suspended. It's like his leftover plastic. I don't know how to explain it, guys. You'll just have to see. But it looks like it's all suspended in kind of like a gel or something. It's kind of neat. So.
All my poops when it changes colors.
Yeah, so we call them poops. These things. So as you change colors out, they spit these things out, and you can recycle them. There's neat things that you use them for, but it looks really cool in that they just look like little jellies or something. It's strange.
What is it? Just cleaning out the applicator when it's spitting that out? Is that what it's doing?
Yes, purging it, and it creates a lot of waste. So it's cool when you can find neat things to do with it. That is pretty cool. All right, let's see here. You know what? We said this is for the early birds. There's 29 people watching and only 18 entries. I'll give you guys one more minute, and then I'm going to send it. I like those odds.
I like them too.
Hey, Hobo.
What's going on, Hobo Rod? Just getting things started with the chat giveaway. You got just one more second. All right. Ham. My Muddy Mess. Coming to you. It's starting to become a real lucky ducky. And did I have you won one of those little lizards? I think you've seen it. I just want to make sure. You know what I'm talking about? This guy? A lot of congrats on there. That's awesome. Well, I'd rather have problems with Wi-Fi when it was really nice outside versus really bad, like weather outside. Okay, cool.
Right. You ain't a nerd?
And the other nerds, that's right. Cool. All right, congratulations. Thank you so much for being here early. Thanks for being an early bird. Shows you the early bird gets a worm, right, guys? Okay. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and yeet races. I'm gonna get it opened up. I'm gonna get it going, and this is for the Golden Barrel next week. But if you purchase your tickets today, you will be entered in for an opportunity to win a 0.5 gram bag of rose nose pater. So it's a bonus. Why not? Why not be an early bird and get a chance at winning a worm? Wait, no, I got a lizard thing. Oh, was it a dragon? Was that for the chat giveaway, Art by the Bull, or for the races that I was just talking about? Oh my gosh, yeah, sorry guys. I just keep thinking about going to the Yuba and getting there. Oh, you know, JP, plans did change. I won't be stopping in Colorado unless I'm tired. Oh, JP's, I don't even know if he's here or not. I do have the beginning of the trip changing just a little bit. I think I'm just going to yeet myself to Utah. Just go meet up with Brad as soon as possible. Fair enough. Well, listen, we have chat giveaways. I like to do a couple chat giveaways each show. And we get one started off early. There's one about mid-show, and then one later on. Like for the lurkers and stuff, the late guys. And that's just by entering in a hashtag, whatever's shown up on the screen. And then I have started selling tickets tonight for duck races. Are you familiar with the duck races or donation races? What's going on, Mr. Lodak?
Lodak.
But all in all, Art by the Bull, what I'm doing right now is fundraising for a road trip that's going to take me to go meet up with a significant amount of people in California on the Yuba River for a nugget hunt that they've been doing yearly for 3 years, or at least 3 years that I've been aware of. But I'm also going to be stopping multiple different places. I'm gonna go further down in California and visit family, and then I'm gonna take a long way home and visit New Mexico and Texas. And then
Happy birthday, Mr. Lodak.
Happy birthday,
young man.
Yeah, July. You're not a Leo though, right? Or are you a Leo? Is it time yet?
Oh, Okie.
Oklahoma. Very cool. Yeah, I'm a big fan of road trips. I try to take as many as I can. This is going to be the biggest road trip I've ever taken in my life. And I've done some pretty big road trips. I've done the Grand Canyon. That was 24 hours straight. I had one other person with me, and we did just nonstop for 24 hours. Drove straight to the Grand Canyon. Yep. And then I've driven to Arizona, and then met up with by myself. Drove to Arizona, and then met up with 2 other people that could drive, and then we drove into California. And then I've done Utah to Northern California to the Redwoods. And that was pretty epic. The drive was pretty scary. Some of those mountain drives. Whew. Been to North Carolina. Been to Virginia. I love road trips. So much better than flying, in my opinion.
No doubt.
It depends.
You're right. There are situations that it's all about the situation. I really love road trips when I have the time. Dirt Devil detecting, what's going on?
There's a difference when there's trouble with airlines and airports and everything, and there's construction and all kinds of stuff, and a 2.5 hour flight between going through TSA, waiting for your plane, and flying and getting there. You're like an hour and a half different versus driving an 8-9 hour drive.
Yeah.
And you're $100 in gas versus $250 for a one-way ticket.
Gas is what I'm really trying to play out in my head right now, JP. Like the amount of miles that I'm planning on going, and then I've had a couple things change. I've decided not to go to California, but really trying to figure out. Monkey and I were kind of talking about it, and we're talking if I'm on the road, $35 to $60 a day in gas to make it 400 to 800 miles in a day. I'm not going to do 800 miles in a day, but just to kind of put that out there. It's intense. It's a lot. My Money Mess, it's $5 per ticket, or you can get 5 tickets for $20, 7 tickets for $25. And tickets tonight are actually going towards the Golden Barrel races next week. But if you buy them tonight, you'll also be entered into a race tonight for a 0.5 gram bag of Rose Nose Pay Dirt. Call them the early bird races.
Yeah, Georgia, I want to do a train excursion myself.
Like a sleeper car pinger.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that would be a lot of fun as well.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
David
If you're not in a hurry, it's the way to go. See the country.
Yeah, just do a little. They make those trips like a round trip, or go up through Chicago and come back down, or whatever. Spend a few days seeing the country.
I'll send confirmations as I get them. I'm sorry, Pinger.
Make a dog.
One thing that JP was talking about, like the delays and stuff like that, but I also do not like being elbow to elbow with strangers for multiple hours. I hate how much space they've taken away from you when you fly. You're just packed in there, and it is ridiculous. And I just, the space is another thing that bothers me. So you're breathing each other's air in the whole time and smelling each other's farts. I don't want to be that close to each other.
Yeah, there's no such thing as an empty plane anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Well, they're gonna pack in planes before they get their money's worth.
Yeah. Oh, they'll
Make that
kick.
money.
Yeah, they'll kick you if they don't. And then, right, thank you, Georgianne. And I get it though, because sometimes you don't have the time. You got to fly. Like, I totally agree with that. But if you can spare a little more time to drive, you can pack whatever you want to pack. So if you are a fan of the devil's lettuce, some of that wacky tobacco, and you would like to travel with it, whether you should or not. And then, of course, weapons to feel safe with, tools to use wherever you go. I don't know. I like being able to pack what I need and just being safe with it. The one negative about drinking beers, guys, is that I gotta potty a lot. I'll be right back.
Spinny. I'm not long for this night, Pinger.
I'm not either, man. My back's killing me. I'll help clean up today and get all that stuff out of the yard and get those guys going. Plus, I serviced the lawnmower today. That new lawnmower, I jacked it up and changed blades. Had to crawl underneath that thing. And
You need to change blades on that thing already?
hey, I like them sharp, though. Yeah, I sharpened the new blades I bought for and put them on there.
Oh wow!
I sharpen them and rebalance them. And
So you just got another set and you just swap them
yeah,
out.
yeah, I just swap them off. I got a DeWalt big 4.5 incher, and I just grind them down. Put the 30% level on them, bevel on them, and balance them and put them back on. And I sharpen the ones I take off too while I'm doing it. And I greased it up and cleaned it up a little bit. Yeah,
Did
did a little maintenance on it. Empty some brush or cut some limbs, pick some limbs up.
That sucks. That's lesson learned, though.
I'm getting there, Art Bible.
Hey, Dina.
Dina?
So we're gonna need about 5 of these peanut butter chocolate Rice Krispie things.
Those things are freaking amazing, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the inside,
Okay. All right. Well, this right here
What are you looking for?
is JP Lawns and More, and he is sitting right next to Mrs. JP Lawns and More, or Mrs. JP and the Bulldogs. And then right here is the, oh, how do I do, oh, I can't do it. Sorry, guys, there's new settings and I'm trying to figure it out. Dang it, JP, why do you make it look so easy?
Because if, like I told you earlier, on the bottom row of pictures, if you just click on that big circle right there in the top left corner of your picture, it makes you solo layout.
On the bottom row, okay. Okay, that's way easier.
Yeah.
So this is our friend Chef B. And then right here we got Pinger Prospecting.
What's up?
Here, Pinger.
Art by Bull, I got to tell you, there's so many cool people in chat too. So I mean, I'm sure you're paying attention.
Hey, Brad.
Hearts of Gold, what's going on? Just hanging out. You know, I'm not even going to talk about bourbon tonight. The real Mike Briggs asked. I was like, no, just gonna have a couple beers. But I did get the new Bush limes, guys. So stinking tasty. So tasty. They're really great for a hot day. I can tell you that.
I bet.
Tomcat, I'll make sure that I send confirmations for each payment. But I gotcha. Curly Bill.
Curly Bill.
Curly Bill.
What's going on?
Hey, Bart.
Oh yeah, I got a mail call, you guys. Oh man, so I think I told you, Autumn Grease Monkey came down and looked at Autumn's car and diagnosed a part that we had a real hard time finding. We finally decided to try to find it at a scrapyard. We just so happened to know a guy who went looking for that part and found it and got it for Autumn for so much cheaper than what she was going to have to pay for it brand new. Like so much cheaper. She really couldn't have afforded it. And that showed up in the mail today. And just so happens that Grease Monkey is going to be coming to hang out with me this weekend. So we're going to get her car running as it ought to be and get her nice and safe behind that wheel again. And Thomas added some extra stuff in there with that car part.
Nice.
Yeah, check it out. I know what this is. Do you guys know what this is?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can blow different size bubbles with it.
Right, that's right, JP. It also
Or you can bend it and use it to hold a thing to dry your gold.
Gold.
yeah, dry your gold.
The benzo dryer.
Yeah, super cool. So, because I usually take mine upstairs, like I'll be like, hold on a second, and then I run upstairs and I do it on the stove. So now I'll just do it when I'm hanging out with you guys.
That looks about the perfect size for a crystal candle cove, and then
Oh my gosh!
I'm like looking at it. Was that spec right?
Sure does.
And wait a second.
It sure do. It
Yeah.
sure do.
Look at this.
Yep. Bingo.
So,
Hey, look, there's a bottle of Penelope right there.
yeah, that's
Uh-huh.
JP's bottle. JP, I promise it's going to go out soon. I do. I've
I'm
got
not
everything.
worried about it.
I know you're cool about it, but I haven't forgotten about you. That's actually more than perfect. Kitty takes a bomb. Time to dry your gold. Guys, don't
It'll
forget.
make your gold smell good too.
Yeah, the Crystal Candle Co. I usually have the linky up, as a banner when I get started, but there is a link in the about section of just about every single one of my videos. You can use a Rose Nose code and save yourself some money at the Crystal Candle Co.
Yeah.
Okay. But did you think that's the only thing Thomas sent? No. Check this out. This is like a printed. It's like it's not a canvas, but it's a photography of the Northern Lights. Oh, I hate that it's catching the glare of this computer.
That's
Yeah, I don't know how to fix it. Is that better? There we go. And it doesn't know justice, but if you guys have ever seen the Northern Lights in Alaska, it's almost, it is magical. It's not almost, it looks like magic in the sky. And this is a very, very cool photo. Kind of reflecting.
MJ. What's up, MJ?
MJ. Aw. Somebody else needs to cook, MJ. Make one of them kids cook. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Lodak. Now I'll go ahead and pin that at the top of chat for a while. There we go. Pin message. So that's linked at the top of chat if you guys feel like saving yourself a couple bucks. Oh, okay. So speaking of MJ, look at that. That's so funny. Oh, man. Take a look at this. Oh, why is my... Oh, there we go. In real life, Thomas 907 Pater! Been waiting on that one for a little bit. Pretty stoked. Here we go. And then I got a cool patch. Alaska Highway. And then I love this magnet. There we go. Thanks, Thomas. And I'm sure, thanks, Sissy. I know it was both of you guys. Okay.
I'm gonna have to go inside just so them dogs will go inside.
Yeah, oh, I know. I don't know if Katie's even still sitting out there, but it's pretty toasty. What kind of temperatures are you guys dealing with right now?
Out here it is 87.
87. Right. What about you, Pinger? What you got going on?
He's got air conditioning out in his man cave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got some air
I don't know
conditioning
what
in the man
temperature
cave.
is outside.
It's 76 in here.
74.
So 4.
Yeah. Currently it's 86 degrees outside.
Do you have a way to tell the temp down here with all your 3D printing and stuff? Like the outside, like what?
Outside, no. The inside I got.
Yeah.
Feels like 92.
Well, nice people. I got a hell of a week. I'm going to watch from the bed.
I
Oh,
do.
man. I hope you get rest, and I hope the week is kind to you, Sheffy.
I believe it'll. I'm just gonna make it kind. It's not gonna get me down. So
Yeah. You got
Drink bourbon before work.
maybe just after work, but just one.
Yeah.
Good night, y'all.
Good
Later,
night.
man.
See you guys later.
Jeff Rubin, what's going on? Like the little froggy guy. All right, chat. I'm sure we've all seen these crown things. Has everybody had the conversation about how they're doing like top badges for each live stream? It's not going to be permanent. It resets every time. Have you guys learned about this? Do you guys know about what's going on? Right on. Well, I love it. Thanks for having them come on over. Feeling froggy. I have no idea what you're talking about, King's Gold. 94. Dang. We were in the high 80s today. We weren't that bad, but we were humid for sure. Oh yeah. See, I saw it at Gentleman Prospector and Mama Birds. Oh, by the way, let's just go ahead and wish them some congratulations. 38 years. Their 38-year wedding anniversary is today. So I know that I don't even think I've seen them in chat, and it's probably because they're celebrating 38 awesome years.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. Who? Yeah, I want to go where they're handing that out. Ooh, 100 MJ. Dang. Oh my, almost 16%. Woo. Yeah, that's right. Dang, 38 years. You guys, I'm only 39. Fourth of July. What a cool time to get married. JP Lonsonmore and Mrs. JP, they decided to get married at the same time so JP's birthday, which is an event that we have every October called the Bashversary. So, at the time it was, the Bashversary, and now it's the
It was the birthday bash.
the birthday bash, sorry, and then it became the Bashversary, and we all get to celebrate it together. Like I gotta watch them get married. So I think it's cool when you have a wedding on a holiday.
Yeah, we'll call it a holiday.
Well, yeah, or a birthday. You get what I'm saying. Well, it's kind of a holiday when I go to North Carolina in October. Everybody knows not to mess with my October schedule. They know where I'm going to be. Oh my. Yeah, we were toasty, but it wasn't. No, it was bad. It was bad. I'm not complaining, but it was thick. I went outside and worked with my dad for maybe 45 minutes. and was just,
It's muggy.
yeah, it was just soaked. I was actually talking to Benzo and pre-party about, just I think he's taking a shower. We might see him a little bit later on, but like I was like, I'm just gonna wait till later because I might strip some wire after races tonight. I don't know if anybody's feeling froggy or not, but if I start stripping that wire, I might break into a sweat again.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
You tell them what we stripped the other night?
Yeah, well, I put it in group chat. First night, I don't know how many people were watching at JP's bar on Saturday, but ended the night with about 40 pounds. It was about 42 or 43, but it was in a bucket that I had to weigh, so I just went down to 40 pounds.
Nice.
Oh gosh, yeah, that sounds super romantic, to be honest. And you're right, you guys are the like the desert beachy folks. I love the mountains. Love, love, love. Mike and I had a COVID wedding, but I would say that we really got a nice honeymoon. That we've done it twice now in Kentucky. We like to go to like the Bourbon Trail. Oh, so much fun. We did that a little bit later on. That is some super big BS, Mr. Lodak.
Should JP the 4th of July bottle?
No, I don't think it. Everybody was partying so hard on the 4th of July. We didn't get really talk a lot, but JP, this could be another low price point or affordable price point.
Oh yeah.
And it's a JTS Brown. It was good, very very young is what Mike calls it. I liked it. But we busted that open for 4th of July. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July, by the way. I am okay with courthouses, Honestly, as long as it's what you guys want to do. Mike and I had big plans, but it was 2020. There was, COVID was going on, travel was limited, and I said, let's do something in the backyard. And I have a big, beautiful backyard, which we've hosted a few weddings on. So we went out there, and then we just decided that we'd honeymoon later on.
Couldn't remember if I flipped the laundry earlier. I did.
Back to work, Lester. Sorry, man. I hope you have a good night. The holiday one.
Which holiday did you
Yeah.
say him?
Yeah, wait, yeah, which? Oh. Mega Dog, did we tell you which holiday it was? Did we call it, or did I just put Ben Holiday? Dang it, because I honestly. Much appreciated, Bart. I do appreciate that. Took me a second I was like, was he talking about a tour? You're talking about a sample suggestion. Oh man. Yeah, a soft red wheat.
What was the red wheat?
Yeah. Okay. That is correct. July 31st. Actually, I'll be on the road. It's my birthday. The big 4-0.
Oh man.
Yep.
Lordy, Rose is 40.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know why I'm less upset about turning 40 than I was 30. 30 was tough. But 40, it's whatever.
Yeah, it's all downhill from 30.
Yeah. That's 45 years young. I like to think I'm still young. MJ, me too. MJ will also be having her birthday on the road.
It'll be a party.
Yeah. We'll have a big old celebration. Oh, I'm gonna have to get a cake. Yeah, I guess I don't know, it's perspective. 30 was tough. I had somebody once tell me that life is really hard in your 20s and it's all downhill in your 30s. But I personally feel like maybe it's your 40s now, if you're lucky. Yeah, see, Zach said I was going to make a comment about the real Mike Briggs maybe wanting to trade me in, and I was like, I won't even say that. Then there you go. Like, trade us in. Golly. We know better. Mike turned 41st. I didn't trade him in. Curly Bill, and you know, my dad says, wait until you're in your 70s.
Yep. And I'm ready already.
I'm just gonna take my time. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no hurry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be scared of it. I'm not gonna be happy for it. I'm not gonna be mad about it. I'm just gonna take my time.
Yeah, before you're 18, you say, I can't wait till I get 18. I can't wait to get back to 18.
We got, I think it's me, MJ, Rocky Mountain Prospector Brad, and Thomas. We all have birthdays within like 5 days of each other, I think. Oh, I'm not complaining, Brad. I want to make that clear. You guys are 7-11. That's pretty cool. A lot of July baby. Well, oh yeah. We already wish you happy birthday. Never mind. I almost panicked for a second. A lot of July babies. Oh, I didn't see if you answered, Mr. Lodak. Are you a Leo yet? I didn't think. When does that start and when does it end?
Cancer. He's Cancer.
Okay, thank you. August 3rd. That's right. Yep, that's right, Mega Dog. I did tell everybody the only thing that I've packed besides like the camp gear that I have ready, the only thing that I've set aside and moved into a start to pack up bucket is a birthday present from Mega Dog that I said I wasn't going to open until my birthday. Right. My sister and I are 17 months apart, so sometimes, you know, we always joke around about how we could be a little bit closer and a little bit further away. But same age for 6 weeks. Dang. R-E-R-R-R. Two girls. We got my dad. I've got 6 brothers and sisters, but we got my dad a sign that said there's a special bathroom in heaven for the father of daughters. Sorry, guys. Trying to add in mods. Dang, MJ, that's crazy. That is crazy. Are you older? Because the 17th, it's my baby sister. Are you the baby or is she the baby?
She's a little baby.
The younger one is bigger. The older one is meaner. My younger sister is meaner. And I'm definitely stronger. Phoebe, actually, a few of you guys have gotten to meet her. I gotta get her back online sometime. She's such a blast. You're the baby. JP Curly Bill wants to know how you like your dredge.
I love it. It's a dirt moving machine, especially when you let other people use it.
Pinger, that bag that I sent you was from Megadog.
Yeah, I saw that. Thanks,
Yeah.
Megadog.
I'm the baby. I'm 6 of 7. MJ's also meaner and stronger. That's right, MJ. You know, honestly, it was so Phoebe when we were younger. She was meaner. I was a pretty carefree kid. I didn't really have a lot of cares. Phoebe though, she could cut like a knife. She's very intelligent. She's smart, very young. Just was very unique, and that made her mean at times. But now the it's a little more even. Phoebe knocked out my first tooth when we were a kid, or one of my first teeth. We had bunk beds, and I apparently told her she couldn't be on the top bunk, which was mine, and she got really mad, so she snuck up there. And do you guys remember like He-Man and She-Ra, the toys? She-Ra had a swan that she flew on, and my sister picked up one of those swans and chucked it at my face and knocked my tooth out. I think you're building a dredge. That's cool. All right. You know what? 8:38. Let's do another giveaway.
All right, one more beer.
One more beer and then what? No more beers?
Then I'm going inside in the air conditioning.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, I'll make a round. I'm gonna cut my water off and go to bed myself.
Get some rest, Pinger.
All right, y'all. I'll see y'all around.
Yep, we'll see you around. And you know what? By the way, last week you won twice again, Pinger. That's 3 weeks in a row you won second place and a better luck next time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, lucky duck.
Lucky duck. All right,
Yeah.
y'all have a good night.
Bye, Pinger.
Sleep
Good
there.
night, everybody.
Let's see, Pinger.
Yeah, it's been a day.
What you got going on?
The neighbor. They came and got him this morning.
Oh, gotcha. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah. Old combines, almost dredges. How you figure?
That's quite interesting.
I'm not understanding that.
That's right. I don't get it at all, but I don't understand. I don't understand how any of those things are made. Really, they are fun though. So if Scott's trying to hunt down a real ID, is Jeff going to try to do the same thing?
I don't know. My understanding is that they can travel with other stuff. This is what they told me, that they can travel with other documentation. It's just going to take longer to get through TSA.
Oh, okay. And when we say longer, like 2 hours, 3 hours? The question.
I guess it would just depend on, the airport they go through.
Brad, there's a lot of stuff that there's a lot. I mean, a lot of states where that's an issue here as well. Sorry to hear it. Joel Brown, what's going on? Downtown Joel Brown. There we go. Okay, there we go, JP. So you're gonna like drop? Is it? You're gonna drop the combine in the water?
That's what I'm.
You got to suck it out. So are you gonna attach a hose to it?
Nah, I think he's talking about just using those front things to like come along and scrape some dirt or something. I don't know what he's talking about.
I mean, it would tilt some stuff up. John R., everybody was talking about that Spessy piece you found, man. That's super cool. Super duper cool. What are you going to do with it, John R.? Are you going to smash it?
Pretty sure he said he's going to leave it like it is.
And if you do, are you going to display it? If you guys have Facebook, Thermal City has a Facebook page, and they put a picture of it up. And it was pretty stinking cool. Right. It was huge. How do you do a specific gravity test?
You weigh it, and then you weigh it in water, and you do some calculations, and it tells you how much gold weight is in the rock.
That's pretty cool.
Because gold weighs a certain amount, 19 times heavier than water. So you weigh the rock dry, then you weigh the rock wet, and do some calculating. There's a formula for it.
That's pretty cool. I like the story how the word eureka, became popular. It's very similar, but they're not the same thing. Art by the Bull, I feel you, man. I'll make sure that I sub here shortly, but I have been stuck. Like I was at 420 for a while, and then I dropped back down to 419, and I've been there for like 3 freaking weeks, totally stagnant. And I know it's because I'm only doing live streams, and I need to put more content out, and I'm close to that. I've got some videos that I'm editing, but it's so frustrating. Oh, got a boop. Oops, sorry. Hold on a second.
Drill master.
What, monkey? Monkey. What up, man? Hold on a second. Let me put this comment down. Wait, how do I? Oh, there we go. Aren't you supposed to be working?
The guy only bought one ball joint. So when I jacked it up, take tires off, all 4 ball joints was bad. So I put the one ball joint that I had in it and told him he needs to buy 3 more.
Right on.
I jacked it up and the ball joint came apart. I don't know how it stayed together.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens, though, Hanging on by hopes and prayers, monkey.
Yeah.
I mean, still use zip ties if all else fails.
Yeah.
Right. And maybe even duct tape if you're desperate.
What's up, everybody?
Weight of the car. That's right. And maybe, I mean, honestly, maybe they weren't even driving it that hard.
Yeah.
Monkey, I don't know if you're listening or not. I know you're working, but I got that part today.
Oh, yeah.
Showed up. So we are
No.
golden.
That ball joint was one good bump away from coming out.
Autumn's or that other one?
That truck I just did.
Isn't it? That's all it takes. But you know what? It's like those are the people that never have any freaking problems.
Yeah.
What kind of luck is that? It's so strange.
Yeah. I brought it back to him and he's gone and his wife's at home and she's like, well, I just drove that thing to go do mow lawn today. I was like, here you go.
So crazy. And then, you know, it's after it happens, you're always like, oh, well, you know, like you just kind of shake it off.
Right.
And the truth is, like, you just don't, I guess
Right.
we're a lot closer to death than I think we like to.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're closer to a boulder.
Yeah.
I think we are.
I'm the type of dude that sits there and thinks about the bad shit that could have happened.
Yeah, for sure. That's a vivid imagination. I can only imagine. I can do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I saw the picture of that rock John R, I was like, oh look, there's one, and I was like, oh wait, another one. Like I was like, oh my gosh.
Slab that thing out and sell it in pieces.
Yeah, the Mike said slab it out.
Is it that big?
Absolutely not.
That big you can do it?
It's like a loaf of bread.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
There's
it's
that one
right?
little
It's a big rock.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's got one little fly poop showing.
No.
Oh,
No, dude,
yeah.
it's once in a lifetime rock.
Looks like sesame seeds on a bun.
and he got that thermal.
Pulled it out of the trommel load.
You gotta be fucking kidding. Well,
Isn't that crazy?
I know we'll be having more investigators at the
All
dope
right.
side of the trommel.
I bet people are gonna be staring at rocks even harder now.
25 pieces of gold on that rock. Man.
At least.
You know what? If I was the lucky ducky that found that rock, I'd definitely want to at least cut it open. I just eat it. I remember there was one time where somebody gave me a specie piece or told me there could be gold in it or something like that, and I was like, I'm gonna smash it. And I was with Angela, and she was like, no, like she was like, please don't smash the rock. So I guess it really does depend on the person. Some people want to know if there's gold in it and want that gold. Some people want it as a specie piece. You know, some people want to cut it open.
Right.
It's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. Thanks, JP.
I mean, there's
Just,
one,
I mean,
2,
yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, just right there, like in the corner.
Huh.
That's crazy. That's so crazy.
There's John R. finding it with Nugget. Oh.
Oh.
Right, MJ? Right. There it is. Way to go, John. That's really
They
cool.
could be solid gold in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, they would like, so what? I mean, could there be a big old nugget in there? Could
Oh,
we
yeah.
not?
Very
That could
possible.
That could be just the points hanging out. That whole middle could be gold.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I would want to
It's
know.
a heavy son bitch.
That's crazy. There we go. Let's see. We got 28 watching and 18 entries. Guys, I'm only going to give it a little bit longer, and I'm going to give somebody some good odds. We get these lucky duckies because they're the ones that put those hashtags in. And then after that, I think I'm going to go ahead and start at least working on the races just a little bit.
Yeah, so you gotta the water you gotta have at a certain temperature. It's gotta be a certain amount, 1 gram per milliliter. Yeah, so there's a formula for it.
That's crazy.
What, for melting rock away?
No, to figure out how much the rock weighs versus the weight of the gold. Because
Gotcha.
quartz is going to be like 2.6,
Mm-hmm.
and then gold is going to be 19.3. So there's going to be a big difference.
Right.
I mean, that somebody went off with a gold monster for sure.
Hell yeah.
Like, wow, wow, wow.
You show James? Did James see it?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. He went and got his gold monster and came back
Yeah.
and was going through more rocks. Yeah.
I know it gives you the fever. You want to know, like, and if it came from a recent scoop, I bet you, like, everybody else in the next few scoops were looking around for it and hoping they'd find one too.
Right.
John R. ran like 3 or 4 more scoops after that, and he looked at every single rock after that.
I seriously, I believe it. I believe it.
But I've always told you, I said, look at the rocks, because
Right.
that's a prime example right there.
Especially the quartzy looking ones.
And never stop asking around. This community, honestly, is pretty cool with trade. I would say that we're into the art, so don't be afraid to ask or look around and see if anybody's interested. Also, there's a good chance you could probably win some too.
What did my boss say? Donate it to the store so they could display it.
X-raying it.
Oh, I see now. Yeah, X-ray it.
Toot toot. Benzo, what's up? All right, guys. I warned you. I said I was going to send it soon. We got a few more entries. Too late now. Ooh, nice. Who do we got? Who's it going to be? JP Lons and more.
Woo! All aboard.
JP. Dig around, find you something special, add it to your package.
Yeah.
I'll decide. I got a little pile going. Something special. Congratulations, JP. There we go.
Thanks.
Now we get some lucky. Yeah, congratulations. Love it, guys. But listen, we're not done yet. There will be one more chat giveaway for everybody that sticks around late. I'm going to start working on the races. These are early bird races, guys. I hate sounding like a broken record, but I want to repeat. If you purchase tickets tonight, it will get you entries into the Golden Barrel next week. But if you purchase those tickets tonight, you'll also be entered into a race for a 0.5 gram of rose nose pater tonight. And then, of course, there'll be a better luck next time. This is a fundraiser to get Rose Nose to the hashtag You Vote or Bust. And much further than that, guys. Like I said, starting off in Utah, headed to California, spending some time with family in California, and then going back home through New Mexico, Texas, and Arkansas. Also, if you guys are in that area and you feel like hanging out, maybe you heard me say it, I've talked to 2 people in Texas already. Let me know, because I'd love to meet up with some people. Yeah, I got 2 spots in Texas. I'm going to even make it to the coast, which is crazy. Ideally, as long as this all works out.
Yeah.
No, Brad, what did you win? I mean, I'm not surprised, though. Congratulations. Oh, the 4th of July. Actually, I brought my computer with me to the party that I went to hang out on their live, but I didn't get a notification. I was busy and I was packing stuff up, so I probably missed it. And then I saw that it didn't last that long. I was gonna hang out and kick it and everything like that. So, is that what you're talking about? Only a megalodon tooth. Actually, that's pretty stinking cool, man.
Yeah, only a megalodon.
Only. Look at, I love it. That's Brad talking like a winner.
It's only a megalodon too.
Right on, man. And a mama bag too. I love a mama bird bag. It's a lot of fun. It's one of the oops, when you're going through pay dirt, like if you love to just kind of dig through it and find the shinies and look at the rocks, a mama bird bag is one you don't want to miss out on.
Then she throws weird shit in there too.
Yeah, weird rando. It's funny. My first, or some of the first pay dirt that I did that was, extensive and had extra additives was Ron F. And he always put like metal detecting finds in there and, little weird things too. And it's just, it makes it unique. It makes it fun. And I love it. I love going through that kind of dirt before you go find the gold, which is always fun. Courtesy of Mega Dog, of course.
Lurkers are the most fun.
Baby Bia.
David Bia.
I'm about to lurk my way to some ice cream. That sounds great.
Oh man, dude, what?
I got some in the freezer right over here.
Hmm. I know that Mike just said we ain't got no ice cream. I was gonna say that's a great way to convince Mike to go get some ice cream. Not really. I don't want ice cream in the house right now.
Getting a benzo Marco Polo of a peach cobbler bubbling in the oven.
Oh my!
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Zach said, I've begun eating ice cream daily. If it starts to work, let me know. But I just can't have that ice cream in my house. I can't have that much. Brad is a lucky duck. Oh my gosh, guys, stop it. You're giving me the munchies.
Cake.
Mm. Mm. Don't bring any cake, monkey. Don't do it. Don't do it. A bush lime beer float. Sounds kind of good.
We did that with the bourbon cream.
We did. We actually did make some root beer floats with the bourbon cream.
Sure does, Zaxxon.
Delicious. Oh my gosh! Stop it! They got. I love their cheesecake pieces.
Chocolate chip cookie dough.
Oh my
Damn.
Mm.
Stop it!
Caramel sauce. Oh yeah.
Texas Donna, I have been sending prayers for days. My heart is broken for you and your state, and yeah, I can't express how sorry I am, man. I'm glad to see you here. I hope everything is okay for you.
Yeah, we just got Chantal. There's interstate was closed for a while.
Yeah.
Campers just floating around.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
I would say so. I'm watching the news and the sudden shock and how it all happened really did remind me a lot of Helene. I would say it's both tragic disasters. And it's hard to even understand. The only reason why I can sort of understand the extent of what happened is because I got to see with my own two eyes in North Carolina. So it's just I'm so sorry. Aw, bummer, dude. Give me just one moment, guys. I'm gonna potty real quick.
Finish this beer. Finish this beer. Go eat some ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Lodak's birthday. Happy birthday. To the chart, man.
Mr. Lodak's birthday.
Yep.
Happy birthday, bro.
It's all about the charts. Get your entries in for the early bird races, folks. For the Golden
Bird.
Barrel. Well, that's 45.
45. Wish I was 45 again. Go back to my 20s and not do the stupid shit that I did to make my body hurt right now.
Oh man, I can't. You know what? I was like, it's the shoulda, coulda, woulda theory,
Yeah.
guys. Like, you know, we can wish that we didn't do those things, but honestly, our lives are the way they are because we did. You know, like I wouldn't change it for the thing. They still make Colt 45s?
Big 40s.
I think I've been really lucky because I have the luck to be able to care for my parents, and I do it on the regular. And my parents are in their 70s. Like I said, I come from a big family, and I'm a baby. You know, I'm 6 or 7, and my parents are in their mid 70s. And when you get to watch how it can go, it does make you appreciate what you have. I can tell you that. So I try to be as grateful as I can for what I got, and I'm going to try to take care of what I got for as long as possible.
All right. I'm going to go inside, eat some ice cream. I'll be watching from the couch. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Enjoy that AC.
For sure. I think this arrow means exit. Exit stage right.
Okay, yeah.
Got it.
You got it. Oh, okay. Oh, no yawning. I know, guys. I'm sorry, but I too. Oh man, it's gonna be a long 2 weeks. It's gonna be a long 2 weeks. So I've got, this Monday. Next Monday we're doing the Golden Barrel, and then the following Monday I am hitting the road, and it's getting to be so real and so. Right on. We did the real Mike Briggs and I just recently had Stag beer. It was kind of nice. It was nostalgic. It was also on a hot summer day, so it did taste better. Beer always tastes better on a hot summer day. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, we had a Stag, steak and taters. Steak, taters, and gravy, yeah.
Did he cook that prime ribeye I got him yet?
Not yet.
What?
Yeah, you know what? Maybe he's gonna wait till I have to go out of town. That'd be a great time to have it. We do always say it's enough for 2 people. We always say that.
Well, it's frozen properly. We just forget to thaw it out.
Yeah.
And we talk about it, and then we don't do it.
That tomahawk I cooked for you that one time, did you eat that whole thing at once or it's like several times?
It took me, I think I went back 3 different times.
Oh, yeah, they're huge. Yeah. Shoot, after you cooked all those tomahawks and left them, we were sick of steak. We were sick of it. We were done.
That was the time you and me went to Michigan.
Which time?
Yeah.
You and me went to Michigan, and I
Yes.
hurried up and cooked Mike a tomahawk before we left.
Last year. That was last year. That
Right.
was
As soon as we threw it on Mike's plate, we were out.
No, that was Missouri. That was Missouri because I drove to you from Michigan. You drove to me from Missouri. You cooked
Oh,
it.
that's right. That's right.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
it was a Missouri trip. That was the Mama Bird GP hangout.
Night, David Villa.
Night, David.
Wait, David Villa. Is David Villa going to be at the Yuba?
I don't know.
Okay. All right, guys. I got to get working. Oh, but I will get this. So, I brought this up on other road trips, and I'm going to bring it up again. And I think we've even had some previous conversation, but it's probably a little tipsy. But let's talk about road trip and packing non-perishable foods, non-perishable high-protein foods. You know, like the tuna packets, where you get the tuna and maybe a couple crackers, and you can eat that as a
Lunchables?
snack. Lunchables got to be refrigerated. Although
Really?
yes, they have cheese in them and meat, deli meat. I am thinking maybe I'll take some boiled eggs and maybe like some Lunchables and keep them in the cooler. But I'm nervous about keeping my cooler a certain temp the whole time.
You only bring a case of MREs?
Right. That's or a lot of packaged protein.
Yeah.
Jerkies, tunas, and I'm asking ideas. Protein bars, definitely have my protein shakes. But protein shakes would mean that I'd either have to get a non-perishable milk, which would be like, might as well buy the Fairlife protein then, or having a cooler where I can have the milk. So I don't know. I'm kind of feeling out there. If anybody has any advice, I'd love to hear it.
Can you eat beef jerky?
I can eat beef jerky.
There you go.
No.
That's non-perishable.
Yeah, beef jerky will be in the. It'll happen. Like that's a staple.
I got like 30 cases of MREs.
And I do too. I got some MREs I could pack. I don't want to, but that's what I'm thinking is A, on a budget, and B, non-perishable.
Mm-hmm.
My car is going to be crazy temperatures. I'm going to be sleeping. Like I thought about, like I'm going to be in Texas in August, sleeping in that car. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. Who needs?
You got your window screen slip over things, don't you?
Yeah, but if I'm by myself, there's no way I'd have those screens on. If I was with people or around people, but if I'm by myself, no way. Those windows are up. Like I have somebody sneaking their little hand in there while I'm snoozing or something. Hell no.
Just get like a whole bunch of like canned shit like SpaghettiOs and.
Mm-hmm. Unless somebody's got some better ideas, but yeah, I don't want SpaghettiOs. It'll be like.
You know what I mean? No, like chicken dumplings, beef stew.
Mm-hmm. Texas Dawn, I was counting on you. I haven't hit you up yet, but I'm trying to work on my exact days. I'm going to be talking to you soon, and then I'm actually going to make it to the coast. I'm going to go visit a second set of friends in. Hold on a second. I don't want to mix up my two cities, so let me look at the map real quick.
They never do that for me, Lodak. I'm gonna have to talk to somebody.
Houston. So the Houston will be my stopping point, which is further past you, if I'm correct. Yeah, I want to visit Donna. I know we've kind of talked about it. I know we've been tipsy, but right now I'm kind of putting in the miles, figuring out the days I'm going to stop. I've kind of made it to the Yuba. I'm going to visit some family in California, hit up a stopping point in New Mexico, and then the next trip or the next stop from New Mexico would be you, ideally, and where you'd like to go. But I know we need to talk about it. I'll shoot you a email, trade phone numbers, and hopefully get that nailed down. I mean, literally in the next couple days. Nice. Happy birthday, 20. Oh, Gotta use the AC. Is the armpit of Texas. It's all about the people, not the place for me. I was gonna go to Taos, but I'm not opposed to actually going further south because I wouldn't mind trying to find some cool gemstones. I just chose Taos because I'm very familiar with the area, so I'm kind of up in the air about that.
And she drives the car.
And I'm driving.
She drives a Taos. So why not go to Taos, right?
Story. Yeah, there's some. Yeah, I do drive a Taos, which is funny. They called. No, I have not received any mail yet. I think Ohio River History told me to look out for it, but I have not gotten anything yet. But if you send things to St. Louis, sometimes it can take a while. Well, if you send it and it goes through St. Louis,
Yeah.
so it takes a bit. Oh, I gotta work on these entries. So yeah, I don't know. I'm looking in chat. I think nobody's like, I don't know about prepackaged foods. I know it's a lot of tuna. I gotta watch some Grandma Kelly. She'll probably give me some good advice. That woman's been on the road.
Make you a whole bunch of candied bacon. That's just to die for. Pop-Tarts, there you go.
Pop-Tarts, that's funny. You make a dog. No sugar. No sugars for Rose. And I also say no sugars, but
You need some.
Eagle's Nest I've been through. I was diverted, I think. I can't remember how I ended up there. But yeah, I want to check it out. But I'm torn between wanting to do things by myself and wanting to get places. So, New Mexico, if I go to Taos, I have places I can stay, which I like, like a place that I can park. And it kind of is reminiscence. I get to go see my parents' old property, which I loved. It was a gorgeous area, and their neighbors who were always very kind and wonderful to hang out with. Or I could go by myself to southern New Mexico and try to find some cool gemstones. But do I really want to do that by myself?
Freeze-dried Skittles.
Hey, yeah. Damn it, I don't need them though. Gosh, they're so good. They're so good. I really do like mixed nuts, J. Paul. They're high in protein, but they're also high in calories, so it's something I'd like to have as a treat versus having regularly. But I will have mixed nuts. It'll be a part of things that I pack up. I love freeze-dried ice cream. It reminds me of my childhood. Okay, gotta keep going. And then on keeping cool in your car, because it gets pretty insulated in there. So if you blast the AC before you go to bed and then have a fan on, and I have a battery powered fan that I put right next to my face, and you'll stay cool enough. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. Cheeseburgers, yeah. I'll save the cheeseburgers for when I'm with friends.
Park Rat Fudge is a healthy alternative. There you go.
Yeah, and yeah, for sure. I wish I could order that and have it shipped to me and keep it with me at all times. Turns out I have to go meet up with people to get that. Any chance you're going to be headed to the Yuba anytime soon, my friend?
Yeah.
So, and it's funny that Pat shows up because Pat gave great advice about packing, even when you have prepackaged things, packing your food in, bear safe containers or airtight containers. A, if you're in the Yuba because of bears, but B, because of mice. And I knew about mice before you even gave that advice because I had driven out to New Mexico one time when there was like this boom in mice population. And I had to put a mouse trap in my freaking car and catch that sucker. It's crazy. Jackson, yes, really, it's quite unhealthy to skip meals. It's more, you've got to try to eat as often as possible, but then not eat too much, which is crazy. But I don't know. Don't take advice from me. I'm still figuring it out. That's the food my food eats. I typically try to figure out how to get my green stuff into the food that my food stuff eats because fiber is important. I eat more fruits than I do vegetables, though. Tennessee on the 14th.
You can always put a hot pocket in the engine compartment.
There we go. Oh my God, that's how I can warm up my MREs too. If I really want to.
No, they got boil bags in them.
Those boil bags don't work. They're
No,
weird.
but they don't.
Yeah.
they,
Range.
make great bombs too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they make you nervous, but they don't quite heat up the food, or they heat up the outside and not the inside. Angela and I have made videos. Okay, we've tested the science. It's questionable at best. Yeah.
Oh yeah. 2 pots of coffee.
Lunch meat, tater salad, 7-layer bean dip, homemade salad mixes too. Beans are great. They have protein and fiber. Big fan of them, and they're also the musical fruit. Toot toot.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke it great. It works 24/7.
Scooter finally showed up in Chicago. We'll be here tomorrow.
Oh, I'm glad it did show back up though, Monkey.
Yeah, I was like, man, maybe they dropped it.
1991. Okay, gotta keep going. Yeah, other than asking about the food, which I'm still trying to figure out, I am so stoked about my build. I feel like I've got a healthy alternative. I mean, like a healthy packing. I haven't overpacked. Clothes will be my downfall, but it doesn't matter because I got the space for it. So if I overpack clothes, then I overpack them.
Can't you do just like a loaf of bread and a jar of peanut butter?
That's another possibility because it does have protein.
Yeah.
And then I have like I said, those meal replacement shakes. I can make them with water, or I could buy milk daily, one or the other. Like you know, just buy a little 2-liter. And those meal replacement shakes, that's where I add my collagen into. Jackson, I sent you an email. I don't know if you got it or not, but those meal replacement shakes that I've got right now, I like them a lot. It's not a protein shake. It's a meal replacement shake. It has protein in it, but it also has slow digested carbohydrates in it, so you're not hungry.
I
So
recommend,
don't like
recommend powdered Tang.
I love Tang. What up,
Powdered.
Palsy?
You can make 5 or 6 gallons with that little container.
That's why they call me Tater Salad. I'll still reference that. Oh, ramen is so bad for you. Fair enough. That's fair enough. I see the problem for me, Zaxxon, is that I'm not reasonable. I'm either like really watching what I do or I'm fat. It's one or the other. Like I don't have a healthy in between. I'm trying to learn it.
I like my
Yeah, take that. Right. So powdered milk is a real option, Park Rat, because water is so there's a few things I'll pack some cases of. I'll have multiple packs of my LaCroix because I'm a sparkling water snob. And then I'll have actual bottled waters. And so I could bring a powdered milk with me to give me that boost.
I think you're overthinking it.
I don't know, man. I want to try to keep my protein high and my
Getting hard
calories
then.
low.
Deal
Yeah.
with it when you get there. Deal with it when the time comes.
It's really a joy. That is fair. Charts. All right, gotta keep going. Yeah, I've got I'm gonna just go ahead and pack a bigger cooler. I know I was concerned about that, but honestly, Monkey, like I've got the space for it, so why not just have a bigger one?
Yeah, you know, put stuff on top of it too. Oh, whatever. Conversation just took a turn. Did too much salt.
I don't know if that's a question, but right now nobody's told me I've had too much salt, so I had as
They
much
got
salt
a.
as I want.
They actually have a salt-free MRE now. I don't care for them, but I got them. Probably all watch Can Do eat one night. Because I sent one in.
Right, I know that like some people can't have
Right.
you know, a lot of salt, but that is not me. Bring on the salt. Sorry guys, I have a hard time typing and talking at the same time.
Yeah. I'd talk for you, but I don't have nothing to talk about. Oh, and I tell you, I had 99 hours. Yeah.
Well done.
They redid my thing, and it was like 99.03. And I was like, oh, that's great.
Yeah, well done, man.
Saltine crackers. Unsalted saltine crackers.
I love saltine crackers. I love crackers. I love carbohydrates.
I will tomorrow, Mega Dog. It just showed up in Chicago. It sat coming from California for like since the 1st. And then it just ended up in Chicago today. It was supposed to have been here Saturday. So tomorrow I'll be ripping after work.
Toot toot.
Toot toot. This one here, I might have to turn my hat around backwards.
Oh yeah, you need the aerodynamics.
No, that one there don't go fast enough to blow my hat off. This another one will.
Please don't say firecrackers. We prefer fire Caucasian. That's funny. You know, and something else that I'll have on me is I'll have some fruits. And then I could, you know, like I could throw a bag of taters in the car and stuff like that for when I am around fires. Like I could have some fruits and veggies that I keep with me. I don't know. Don't want to attract insects. Don't want to attract mice. I could do it for a day or two. I don't have to do it the whole time. The fruits I'll have with me. I'm gonna have some fruits. I'm gonna have some bananas. Love a good orange. John Ironman totally hooked me up with some amazing clementines when he was at Rose Nose Monkey Fest. They were from Florida. Florida has great oranges. The Midwest does not get great oranges, by the way. Will you agree with me on that, Monkey? They're never good. They're never good.
Well, we're getting them from Florida or California or Mexico.
Oh, shoot.
You cook taters in the gas stations at the microwave.
Those are all real possible. Like if I wanted, like I could get pizza from Casey's if I wanted. Those
Right.
are all, yeah. Texas Donna, I have been to a Buc-ee's. We talked about that earlier today in chat. I would say that Buc-ee's have amazing restrooms, and I would, if I want to shower on the road, a Buc-ee's was an option. I'd take it for sure. Yeah, I'm hard pressed to find a good orange, and John Ironman had hooked me up with one, and now I feel like I'll never have another good one again. Like especially around here, maybe when I'm in California. But if Zaxton's saying he's having trouble finding them, that's gonna break my heart.
Yeah, I play Lucky Land, bro. If so, I have a cheat code for blue duck and yellow duck. Takes about 3 days, but costs $1.98. Just a what? You want my phone number? And are you messing with me, Lodak? I'm sorry I put soap in your pay dirt.
So Tomcat Josh just donated 2 spots to the Golden Barrel to chat. Right on, man. Super cool. I do. The thick skin ones seem the best. I think so too. That's why the kitties are going crazy.
Play gold coins on the game Star Spell. Do burst mode, infinite spins. I don't get it. I know the game Star Spell. Nothing yet, Kristen. Oh, the diamond. I got you.
Well, okay, I'm glad he's fine, but what happened? Or is it just did you guys have a regular appointment?
Did he eat a sock?
Or did you think something was wrong and you find out everything was fine? We know how that goes. Just asking. And welcome. Better late than never.
How much are you betting on the gold coins, Lodak? The minimum? $1K. Okay.
Too hard at the dog park. Those guys. I was talking to my vet about my senior dog Loki. He's 100 pounds. He's 11 or 12 years old. We're not quite sure about his name or his age because he's a rescue. His hips are going to be a problem. And I asked the vet. I was like, when do we decide to put him on pain meds? When do we want to know if we're going to put him on pain meds? And he said, he's like, you're going to know. Because I was talking about how when we have parties and stuff, Loki will party so hard that the next day he will almost not be able to stand up on his own. He's always been able to do it, but we've seen it. It's been harder for him. And the vet's like, he's an old dog that just partied too hard. He's like, you want to start putting him on pain meds when they do that every day. But, I think it's crazy that playing too hard is a real thing for a dog. It can really cause some issues, but it can be temporary. So it's crazy.
Baby aspirin. The orange flavored baby aspirin.
Still 88 degrees. Sorry, Hobo Rum.
He doesn't even need orange flavor. He'll eat whatever we give him.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, we put it in a marshmallow because he's a good boy, but you could probably just give him the pill and he'd
still eat it.
Mm-hmm. Just change day plans. We get it. Freaking Darwies. You know what? We talk about how, Mike and I recently talk about being empty nesters and how much fun we have. But when you have animals, it's still, at times it's not kids all the time, but it's a lot like having kids. It's really easy to compare, and it's definitely just as expensive. And sometimes you can tell kids to F off and they'll listen. Dogs won't. Yeah, Joy Brown, we do, fish oils, joint supplements, and then we do a salmon rice formula from PetSmart, but it's a moderate quality. It's not a high quality, but moderate. But we have 2 dogs that eat a lot of food, and we have a moderate budget. But we do a lot of fish oils and those Closaquin joint supplements, which aren't cheap either. And sometimes we'll do CBD. And he gets allergy pills too. Gosh, it's like having kids. It's like having kids. You're all good, Brad? Yeah, fish oils, the heavy fish oils for Loki not only has really helped his joints, a 100-pound dog at 11 or 12 years old is still something to be very grateful for. He has skin issues too, so that kind of pushed us into it early, and I do think it paid off. We were a little worried about things like pancreatitis, because when you have high fat diets like that, it can be a problem, but Loki's been a trooper the whole time, so. That is right. That's, some people base their camping trips off of places that promise no fireworks, which I respect, I'm cool with either, whether you're going to go to fireworks or not. But definitely happier dogs and sometimes happier people. Yeah, MJ, sometimes they do it, but most of the times they don't. Unless I'm asking him to do chores, that's right. Honestly, one of the greatest trips, they always joke around about it, but if you're ever looking for some alone time or you want to take a nap or something like that, tell your kids you're going to clean the house all day. You're like, hey, when I come get you, we're going to clean the house all day, and then they'll be with you like the plague.
Yeah.
14-year-old beagle. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Sorry, guys.
Keep going.
I get distracted with chat. Okay.
Monkey's first message, turn hands on message. You will get booted every so often. What? Go to sleep. Don't worry. Play mode. Stellar Wilds on auto. Yeah, I know. Every hour they ask you if you're still there. You gotta click the "I'm still here" button.
This will actually be pretty easy, and that is so the cool thing about an early bird race when you're preparing for a road trip or you're preparing to fundraise or anything like that is that you get things started for the next week, and it's a relatively chill week as you prepare for it. So I do appreciate that. I do appreciate you guys, and it's a great chance to win a little extra gold.
Still got to be on it every hour, Lodak, because they'll ask you if you're still there. And if you don't click the button within 9 seconds, they boot you.
What are you talking about?
Lodax give me like cheat codes on how to fill up the diamonds to get the free $30 for 99 cents, and then the next one's like $50 for 99 cents. Not on Lucky Land. What? I don't care for Chumba. Benzo likes Chumba. I like Lucky Land. Every time I've cashed out, it's been on Lucky Land.
One of these days, Monkey. One of these days, I'm gonna put.
Yeah, I'll sit there and play it for you too.
Yeah, yeah. I want to see it happen. It is crazy.
One of these days, you come down, Monkey. We got to go to the horse track.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
that'd be a lot
it's
of fun.
5 minutes down the road. It's
Yeah.
it's close.
I like me some horse track. Mr. Lodak, I'm not that technical savvy.
I was gonna read it to see if I could help you out, but you know what? Neither am I, Monkey. What am I talking about?
I get in there changing settings, and next thing you know, it's like I won't be able to log back in. I'll lose all my shit. Like, damn it.
If I get too frustrated, I ask Mike for help. If Mike can't help me, I ask Autumn for help. If Autumn can't help me, I'll ask Oz for help. Like I just, look at me. What do I know?
I don't remember what level I am. I know I'm way up there because I've been playing Lucky Land way longer than Chumba.
Well, I can't even fix my car right now.
Come again?
I can't even fix my car right now.
You can't fix. There ain't nobody can fix anything on that but the dealer.
No, I'm messing with the radio settings.
Oh,
Every time I leave it off for a bit, my Pandora won't connect. It crashes.
oh.
Never had that problem before.
Yeah, but this is his first Android Auto that's not wired in. It's a wireless Android Auto. You know, like the newest form of it. Where my Android Auto on my Taos, I have to be plugged in, or Mike bought me like this USB adapter thing.
I'm level 350, Mr. Lodak, on Lucky Land.
All right. I'm going to keep the races going. I'm going to keep them open just for shoots and giggles because Tomcat Josh bought 2 entries to the Golden Barrel races next Monday. But I think we should go ahead and give them away now. There are 24 people watching. I want to do a little chat giveaway, so I'll do a comment picker. And I just wanted to say thanks. That's really cool. So let me get this going. Oops. Oh, wait. Oh, good. You guys can't even see that good. Don't even. Never mind.
Self-exclusion, activity reminder, purchase limits. Take a break. What do you say to do? Mr. Lodat, 3 bars. Then activity reminder.
There we go. We're going to let those go. And this is going to be for, we're going to draw twice for an entry into the Golden Barrels, guys, which could be potentially a ticket for a 3-gram bag of rose nose pay dirt that comes in the Golden Barrel. And it's a rose gold barrel, which is a 1 of 1 at the moment. Love it. So what?
You know what? I'm winning this one too.
Yeah, Monkey, that's thinking like a winner. It's gonna bring off the Gatorade, though. I'll tell you what. Ooh. Cat being a little sweetie pie, but also getting in the way.
Redo it, Lodak. You spelled it wrong. Oh, nice, Benzo. Hell yeah.
Oh, yes, again. Just walked in. We're doing chat giveaways for entries into the Golden Barrel next week, and they were donated by Tomcat Josh.
Oh, dang, Benzo.
I swear, if these are food picks.
Dang, Benzo. 2 stars. What?
The Yippee Pan, what's up? Nice to see you again. Hope you had a good time at Thermal City. King's Gold, that's tough. You know, last time I checked, they were contracted into Uber, and Uber was just offering terrible prices to their employees, and I would never accept a Walmart pickup because of it. It was crazy how low those prices were. So I know that they get ignored a lot. I'm so sorry, man. I saw that, Zaxxon. Are you sure about that? Oh, you mean for the giveaways? Okay, I got you. That's cool, man. I wouldn't be so generous. Good. I wish I could have been there. Wish I could have met you, but I'll be there in October if you like that place.
It is 100% Walmart's fault.
Yeah, Walmart's the one who outsourced it.
They pay the outsourcers.
Yeah, and when they do those, so basically it's like membership prices. So they do a base minimum for those deliveries, and these Uber drivers go pick it up for a base minimum and then have to haul up a car's worth of groceries, at times 3 or 4 flights of stairs. And people don't tip. And I can tell you, as somebody who did it, it was not worth it. So it's tough. It's tough because they make it affordable for people to use, but they don't make it affordable for people to deliver. Like,
Right.
you know, it's a tough situation. I hope Walmart figures it out.
They haven't figured out how to pay their employees yet, so I guarantee they ain't gonna figure out how to pay their contractors.
And King's Gold, just so you know, the Uber driver doesn't know they're going to get the tip right up front. It's a gamble, and most of the time, so it's not you personally, but most of the time they're not going to get it, and so they don't even take the gamble. If they showed the tip up front, which they do when you drive Uber people, it's very weird. It's very weird how they separate the two. It's just, yeah, it was. I remember it was tough, and also it seems like every time I did accept it, I finally would accept it because I was like doing a promotion or something like that. I'd get there to go pick it up, and it'd get canceled on me. So it was weird. I didn't like it at all. I hope that they make it better.
Heck yeah, John. Cool.
Did you have it delivered to Thermal?
No, I had it delivered home.
Ah,
that's a bad gamble when you do shit like that.
yeah, that had to be tough. The weather will be fantastic. Yeah, Texas Donna, I supplement my income with Uber. I no longer do any sort of food deliveries. I only do Uber People. But I've done that for a long time, and I supplement it when I'm looking for it. So if I start to get stressed about this road trip, I'll go Uber for a couple days and kind of bring in some extra money and stuff like that. It's been a cool and terrible and awesome and everything experience all in one.
Didn't you have somebody puke in your car once?
My first night shift ever.
No.
They puke in my car, yeah. But they were apologetic and they tried to clean up as much as they could, and then Uber charged them so I could have a sanitation clean done on my car. I still lost out on driving, but yeah. I picked up a family from a wedding, and they let their underage son drink at the wedding. They let him have Long Island iced teas. Charts. If you guys know what a Long Island iced tea is, I would never give it to a teenager. I wouldn't give it to a grown adult.
But no, that thing kick your ass. One drink.
Oh. Well, then you got a good one. You got a good one. Sometimes I like to drive around though. Don, I'm like sometimes what I really appreciate about my husband is that we go back and forth. If I want to drive, I drive. If I don't, I tell him I want to be a passenger princess, then he'll drive.
And now the car just drives itself.
And now the car just drives itself. That's right. Gotta learn. The Piglet's lighter, right? Like, is that why they call it the Piglet?
Way lighter.
Yeah, I saw the breakdown of the setup of it. It looked nice for having to haul in and haul out. That's right.
It was still too much.
Yeah.
Too much for me. I don't want to deal with it no more.
Well, now that I've got another RPE, I think that's just what I'm going to stick with, and my cleanup buddy and pay dirts. As Texas teas. Woo-wee, they're dangerous.
The Coke out and put blue carousel in instead.
You take the what out?
The Coke out and put blue carousel in there instead.
And what is it called when it's that?
Electric iced tea or electric lemonade.
Electric lemonade.
Yeah, that's the problem, John. The bigger your high banker, the heavier it is, and the less you can go remote.
Well, honestly, it probably happens all the time.
Oh, dang hog.
All right, guys, what do we got going on here? 21 entries, cool. 21 entries, 26 awesome people watching. I'm gonna go ahead and send the first one. If you guys have if you haven't put something in chat, you'll have a chance for the second one. But this is a donated entry to the Golden Barrel races next week. I'm gonna go ahead and send it.
Send it.
And that's from Tomcat Josh, everybody. That's all Lucky Ducky on Rose's channel. Nice. Get this one down. I'm only going to give it about a minute before I draw again, guys.
Texas tea is oil.
Oh, fancy that, Zaxxon. Fancy that. My Muddy Mess, have you ever done a pay dirt? You haven't won one yet. I'm just curious. Like, wouldn't it be crazy? And she actually got in on the races, so she's got a chance to win a 3-gram rose nose pay dirt. Have you ever done a pay dirt before? I just recently sent one off to Archaeology and Gold, and I was fairly certain she was a newbie with the pay dirts. And I tried my hardest to make it as newbie friendly as possible, coming from somebody who would still consider herself a newbie, really, in the scheme of things. But okay, you've got one. What do you have? Just out of curiosity, what was the first pay dirt you ever won? Was it me? I don't think it was me. But anywho, I love how when we have these kind of races, you guys, it really does only take one spot to win something like 3 grams of gold, which right now the price of gold, that's insane. That's a big prize. And there's so much more going out, but it's interesting to think about how luck works and how sometimes it just takes one. Like it's crazy. Speaking of luck, speaking of winning, what up, Brad? What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. Just chilling. Just chilling.
I think it was a Jericho and Hercules. Park Rat's first bag was a brewer's bag. Mine was a JP Lawns and More bag that was given to me by Dennis Dayton, and he won it at a flash bash. All right, guys, I gave you more time. We're sending. This is for the second entry. Boop, boop.
So I went live yesterday, Rose.
Yeah, Brad, I'm sorry. I didn't get the link until this morning, just so you know.
It's
Mr.
all good.
Black. I'm so sorry, Brad. Go ahead.
That's a whole bunch of gold, Brad.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, let's see. Holy cow. What is that?
15 bags of Miller prospecting.
Oh, damn.
Did you just go crazy? Did you say, like, I'm going to get all my Millers done?
Just cut them all open and dump them and sluice them.
Do you see them 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner, Rose, when you scroll over someone's camera picture?
I did. JP then pointed out, because I pointed it out to him, and it is new, and I like it, but I still think and JP pointed out, it's kind of easier to do it from the bottom. Did you know you could do the same thing just by hovering over?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't. Because I'm slow. Usually, when JP's here most of the time and the screens are getting big and stuff like that, it is usually JP. I'm getting better at it, but I don't know, some birthday luck.
Oh my God.
Up, Ed.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold. Yeah.
Awesome.
You're all good. Flash in your pan, Ed.
Crystal.
Who brought the blonde?
Very nice. Sorry, Brad, I'll make you big again. What did you get that from? When is that?
It was from Wild Gold Adventures, Benzo.
Yep.
Was that a cat's eye or something?
Something.
Tiger's eye or?
Something cool looking.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah.
30. He's 30.
It's some pretty rock.
It's a pretty roll. I couldn't deal with that camera, Brad. That's crazy, dude.
I think it's kind of neat.
How it tracks you? Oh, look at that thing bling.
Oh, yeah. That's like, I think maybe an agate.
It looks like that.
Cat.
It's not an opal, is it?
Yeah,
No, it looks like that cat's eye thing.
Yeah.
the stripes through
There
it.
we go. Labradorite. Lab cab.
Yeah,
That's
there you go.
There we go.
Yeah, have you seen the blue? It looks almost like opal, almost like a
Lab cab. Maybe I got it wrong.
Look good in the fish tank.
can't get it to reflect, but it's pretty bitchin'.
It's pretty bitching.
That's very cool. And you said that was a wild gold of interest?
Yeah,
Another bag that does not disappoint.
yeah. And I got a magnet.
Okay, that's what, yeah, labradorite. Very
Whoa,
interesting.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Did you say magnet?
Yeah. Magnet.
Damn, oh man. Oh man. You know what? I just went through my stickers too. I did get that sticker though, Brad. I like that. I think he called it like a half moon or something like that. I like that style. I squeal like a little piggy. That's it. That's where AI would be too much. That's where I give up.
Yeah.
Bring on the boulder. Okay. All right, guys. Not 50 yet. All right. Let me get this into an Excel sheet. This will be real quick.
You got them in a cellar in a bubble container inside of a box. Nice.
Dang.
My June and May payers. We got a whole bunch of John R. Taters too. We need to dump on.
Oh, yeah.
Can I show you something real quick?
Oh, yeah. Give me 1 second, guys.
Speaking of those, we got a few rows in those payers.
Dang, Brad. Dad, you're going?
I'll be there.
I think he was talking 2026.
26th of July. This year, 2025.
I sure do, Mr. Lodak, but that was an entry to the Golden Barrel for next week.
I mean, she knows where you live, Lodak. She's coming your way.
Oh. I guess, I mean, has it changed recently? Or, I mean, if I've shipped it to you once, I've still got it. You going to bed? The real Mike Briggs says, good night, everybody.
Night, guys.
Night, Mikey.
Same address.
Same address. Ba-ba.
That's right, Kristen. Smooch, smooch.
Smooch.
At least I'll turn the camera off. All right, back at it. Sorry. So how long did it take to go through those 15 bags, Brad? How long were you live for? I thought it was quick.
It was quick. I just dumped them and sluiced them, and then my iPad died, and my phone, I couldn't see phone on my chat, and I got all flustered. So then I just said, all right, we're done with this. We'll do this again.
Yeah.
Big red button.
Next time, just so you know, like, and if you need somebody to help, like, holler at, like, especially if it's a Sunday. A lot of the times, I'm probably down to like at least hang out. So next time, make sure I get your linky. Like, Rose, where are you at? I'll come kick
I
it.
know.
I watched it. I was like, man, I need a hat like that.
I won that hat.
It looked like had a full brim with air blows through it.
Yeah, I won that at Thermal City.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was like, I want that.
Oh, dang, okay.
I still have all the cons I got to pay them through. It's all good, John Hart. Once I couldn't read chat and no one was up, I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Who was live with you, PA?
Yeah, PA came on.
Is he doing Sunday nights again?
He was at Thermal.
Yeah, they were at Thermal. It was like a big old group thing.
So I just went live with shits and giggles.
All right, I'm doing a final check here, guys.
Final check.
Dang,
Yeah, you gotta be in it to win it.
let me as I say.
Here we go. Ice cream time.
Jackson, you might have to have seconds here.
Brad Welch, make sure you're on live.
Sucker looks like it's melting pretty fast, Brad.
Yeah, it was out here the whole time I've been here.
You make a good commercial for ice cream cones.
I do.
Be like the Mikey and the Mikey, he likes it.
Bam. Okay. All right. Gonna throw this in Excel. Oh wait, the banner's down. Okay. Yeah. All right. I keep looking. I have YouTube going on in the background, and sometimes my live becomes behind, and it messes with me.
I ain't never seen a black ice cream cone.
Night, Ed. You get some rest.
Not
You
a,
do.
what up, Benzo?
What up, man?
Benzo?
How's it going?
You win another $1 million?
No.
Oh, we're gonna.
Favorite game on Lucky Land?
What do you say?
What's your favorite
Monkey,
game on
what's my
Lucky
favorite game on Lucky Land? That would
Atlantis.
be Kansu.
Land? So now, it was Atlanta.
Atlantis
Up there
Atlantis paid out a bunch for me back in the day.
back in the day. Kansu, Big Buck Bisons,
Big Buck Bisons.
Circus. The Pistolero was good a couple years, but Pistolero shit.
Pistolero, Circus. Oh, I do like the 2K Grizzly. That's a good one.
It's a double wild feature.
Yeah. Get bear on the top, bear on the bottom, the whole line turns wild.
Man, it's we got about 5 inches of rain Sunday. We
Dang,
had a
dude.
pop-up tropical storm blow up and blow through. It rained from about 8 till 6, and then it cleared out and it was sunny and there was still light rain blowing in. It was about this much water in a bucket out in the yard. It was empty. I got something here. I don't know what it is. Some of those rose nose. We'll find out Wednesday night.
Ooh-wee.
You ain't even gonna open it tonight?
No. I got this for Wednesday night too.
Oh, hold on, let's see.
Ooh, the Mega Dog Box.
Nice.
Little Mega Del Val.
Very nice.
Colin will send that.
Yeah, he did. He helped GP and Mama Bird do a 4th of July special. He was a big contributor.
I really am so bummed I missed out on it.
And it was kind of awesome to see Tomcat Josh won a nice prize.
Cool.
Or to the Lisa won a nice prize
Awesome.
from a gifted spot. I think I'm Zaxxon gave her some, so that was awesome to see her win. And it was a lot of good winners. It was good. It was fun. I won the Mega Dog Tooth.
Yeah, the Megalodon.
Oh yeah, Kristen won too.
Man.
Very cool.
Yeah, it was awesome to see the mix-up. Tomcat won the Dutchman. Oh, she didn't. Oh, sorry, I thought you did. It's hard to keep track of it all.
Oh,
Oh, you mean you was bummed you missed it. Okay, gotcha.
wait a second.
Yeah, me too. You missed it too.
Okay. Let's see anybody. Send the answers.
Well, and for some reason, my comments are always delayed, so everybody's always answering a comment before I even see it.
Tears.
Charts.
Charts. Oh, dang it. There are the food pics. Golly. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, you're talking about. This is what I got right now. Is everybody that won last week? I only had one day to get it out before it was all shut down, and I wasn't available Saturday morning. So I got everything out today, and it was a whole lot of stuff. I was like, wow, that was a lot of stuff because there was no double up, really, and I sent it all. It all got sent, but I got magnets.
Magnets.
Nice.
This is a mushroom cut. I'm gonna try to get some circle cuts like this.
Yeah, rub it in, Brad.
Brad's already got his somehow.
I know it's freaky fast. Speaking of shipping, thank you for saying that, Vinzo. Actually, a lot of my shipping from last Monday went out this morning. Like I brought it to the post office this morning. Minus HD Chevrolet, because we had. I just wanted to make sure that his Pater box was good. We had a 3D printing issue, so that'll go out with everything. And
Great.
then JP Lawns and more, but I already talked to him about it. So everything is already out if you won last week, but it is later than normal. Sorry, guys.
It's gone, muddy mess. Just forget about that.
What?
He left his shine bag down at his brother's house. Just forget about it. Right out and off.
Move on.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to explain this one last time. It's too late to get in on it, but these are the early bird races, which means if you purchased tickets tonight, your tickets are going towards the Golden Barrel on next Monday, July 14th. But because you're an early bird, you were entered into a race tonight to win a 0.5 gram bag of pay dirt. I'm going to go ahead and go through those names now.
And that's just one entry per person, right?
That is correct. One entry per person. This is just an early bird. You know, you got it, you bought the tickets early, and now you've got a chance to win a half gram of gold for doing so.
Yeah, clean out the pig out there. Clean it out.
So,
Get it ready.
if anybody has any questions about that, let me know.
I am worried about the Magneto bag.
All right. So, I'm going to read it off. We got Grease Monkey, Wild Gold Adventures, Thomas 907, Mega Dog, Tomcat Josh, Joey Brown, My Muddy Mess, Chef V, Pinger, Rocky Mountain Prospector Bad, AAA, I'm Zaxxon, JP Lonzamore.
She said Rocky Mountain Prospector bad.
I know.
Red.
Beer's giving me the lazy tongue. So this is a first place gets the 0.5 grams.
Sweet,
And
sweet.
then, of course, we will have a better luck next
Look at
time.
them cute, pretty ducks. I should be in there.
And they said she should be in there.
Oh, MJ, are you not?
I didn't see MJ.
Dog says, throw me.
Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, there's MJ at top.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. We're gonna wait. I'm all kerfuckled now. Hold on a second.
I see MJ Duck right there.
Yeah, okay, there she is. Okay, well, we're gonna
Right.
see what we do. Oh golly, and it's
Oh, you had to scroll down.
My bad. Okay.
Oh, scroll down a little bit more.
So Kristen and MJ, I do have you on the list. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't like eat it or anything.
Stay on top. Yeah, that's what I like.
We're still gonna scroll. Yeah, next to Kristen.
Deuces.
Go.
Hot duck, bead duck, Bobby duck, super duck,
And she's a
Trojan duck.
Everybody's looking. Got 18
Somebody
people
duck.
watching.
Look, dude.
Come on. Happy to see you, Colin.
What's up, man?
I'm gonna give it like I'm gonna wait 10, 15. Then we'll
Yeah.
start.
You're gonna shuffle them, right?
I'm gonna send you something, Luke.
was Carson on there?
That's right, Monkey. No Carlson on the early birds.
Oh, wow.
See if we can find it. There we go.
Doop, doop.
Boom.
It's just something. Just
So what was the 2-star hits? So I
kicked it
wanna
up.
Two. Okay, we're at 10, 15. I'm gonna shuffle.
know.
2 minis.
As soon as I get there again, there we go. We're gonna do our 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Minis are 20s.
Burr, 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 burr.
There you
I
go.
like this. So, what's cool about these single entries is that watching 15 ducks, can get pretty intense.
Oh, that pink duck's winning.
Pink
Pink duck.
Muddy Mess has got a purple pink going on. Tomcat's got a deer duck. Let's see, Chef B's got a plain old duck. Mega Dog's got a plain old duck, and so does Wild Gold Adventures. But let me tell you what, sometimes those are the lucky duckies. Hinger is the scholar. Thomas 907 is pirate. Oh, AAA's got the purple pink duck. My Muddy Mess is a regular duck. Rocky Mountain Prospector Brad is a witch. Swamp Witch.
Toot toot.
Guys.
And
Joey
Jackson,
Brown. Yeah, Joey Brown's Strawberry Fields Forever. I like it. I like this little race. Broken Flipper.
I feel like I'm floating down a river.
Down the river.
Oh, man. Yeah, Zaxxon, that's right. He shows up. He'll be around. I'm certain of it. Something tickled his foot. overinflated steroids. Now listen, I never said you couldn't brig it.
Slow and steady wins race, monkey.
Yeah, it's too easy. Like, especially with only 15 ducks, you do not want to be up front right now, or you want your dog to back up for a little bit. It's that last 7 seconds.
Yep, back on up now.
So in anybody's game, right now everybody can be real friendly with each other. Say good luck, everybody. But the truth is, as it gets closer to the clock counting down, it starts to get more intense.
Yeah, get on back.
Seconds.
Get on back there, monkey. Get on back.
Where's Mary? Where's Mary? Mary usually calls it.
Monkey, let's go.
Where's
What are you
Mary?
doing? Paddle, bro, paddle.
Toot toot. Oh my
Gamer!
God. Is that week 4? Is that
Yeah, he's on a streak.
that
He's
is
on a
week
streak.
4. Yeah,
Gamer's streaking.
dang. Congrats.
That's how it goes.
That's great.
That's great.
I'm in it for the barrel.
Yeah. Bird races goes to Pinger.
Break your streak on that barrel. It's coming to Carolina.
A lot of people. That's hard. I mean, he's really putting some luck into it. That's 4 weeks in a row. He's not joking around.
He's gonna be all lucked out by the time I get ready.
Oh man. Okay.
He's that barrel.
Back there.
I feel you.
There we go. And guys, I know, look, it's getting late, and you're like, oh, maybe I'm done, but I love it. Look, we got 19 people watching.
Hey, I thought you were doing that ass last.
Oh,
Did you kill it?
I did.
I try not. I stopped killing things because I always forget to do that.
Dang, man, I was feeling confident. And that's, you know what, though? Look, we can fix this pretty easy.
Oh, look at you.
My bad, guys. Sorry. I'm like, oh, let me fix it real quick. Well, let me fix it real 2 minutes from now. Hold on a second.
Get some
Nah.
space here. I tell you, those small spaces, those things work. Those Febreze small spaces. Yeah, they work. That was good.
Hanger, you lucky stinking duck.
Ain't he that?
Very good. Brad, what did you do? What did you teach him?
He just borrowed the horseshoe from me.
The ways of the wind.
The ways of the Brad.
It goes around. It goes around. I don't really go on streaks. It's just like I'll win something every now and then.
I had more streaks, but sometimes my luck changes. And right now, my luck is all about getting myself to the Yuba.
That's right. I'll send some more. I'll send some more to help you get into the Yuba.
Word up, man. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, guys, honestly, I couldn't do it if it wasn't for you guys. I mean, that's the honest, goodness truth. I'm grateful for the opportunity, and I'm glad I got to do it. But you guys all helped me get there. All right, we're going to do a dead ass last, guys. This is just a better luck next time. Oops.
Oh, she said that Pinger was eating ice cream. Pinger gone.
Dead ass last gets to be first. My bad.
What are y'all doing? Y'all done destroyed everything. Why is
You gotta get
Are you talking?
yeah, he's monkeying out back here.
Monkey's a panda bear. Okay. Oh wait, I was gonna say I didn't set it for. Last 7 seconds, guys. This is where we're at. It's gonna happen. MJ says,
MJ.
MJ!
There we go. I love that. MJ, that's some luck for changing that stinking tire. I'm sorry you have to do that, girl. Now I'll stop sharing. Denzo, I think I'll take your advice, and next time I just exit right out of it.
Yeah, I just pop. I'll leave them up for a while.
Now I do. We're like I said, we're gonna do one more chat giveaway for all of you guys all the late dwellers and the lurkers and everything like that and say thank you. And then I think we're going to jump right into after party because I'm going to continue stripping that wire and getting myself copper.
You said stripping.
So I can hashtag Yuba or bust.
So you don't want to miss the after party.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of stripping going on.
I might even throw in a linky and you guys can see me strip. That's true. Yeah. There you go.
She's got a nice rack.
Live stripping with Rose.
Toot toot.
Live stripping with Rose Nose. There you go. Make it a thumbnail.
Oh, I like that. Actually, we could work with that, Benzo. Go. This is
Have
good.
AI make a thumbnail based off of that and see what they come up with. A lot of AI thumbnails out there right now.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of AI. Period.
Everything is AI. Everything.
I'm trying to avoid it. I really.
MJ, stop it. Not really though, but stop it. I'm gonna go ahead and continue to drain the seal or break the seal. I'll be right back.
Gotta take some tire off. I don't even understand what that means. Is that a euphemism? Or is somebody flattening your tire? Hashtag is Yuba or bust. Put that in there. Caps lock.
Joey Brown.
You gotta go for the barrel. Go hard. Yeah. 3 grams with who knows what else is gonna be in there.
All right.
Flat yesterday, and I can't replace just one tire. I have to replace all, so I'm taking my tires off my Acura since they were brand new when the transmission went out. Just take you for a bust. I prefer bust. No bust. Okay. No whammies. Well, that's pretty good. I'm glad you got 4 new tires, but I mean, why do you have to replace them all? I mean, is that more like the other ones were so bad you just needed 2, or it's just like a thing you just like to do? I used to get 2 and rotate, but that was me. But she's got wheels if she's got them sitting there. Cause it's all-wheel drive. What in the actual hell is going on right there? I think they're trying to tunnel their way out. Did you tunnel your way out, kiddo? Well, we're all still here.
Well, who did what? Who bit somebody too hard?
No, I picked her up to see if she'd scream, and she always does.
Beefy. Beefcake. All right, guys. Told you I was going to make this one quick. We got 21 people watching and 17 entries. That's pretty good. Those are some pretty good odds, but do appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and just send it, guys. Too late. Damn. Oh, look at it. It's the boo.
That's great.
Interesting. I'm gonna pull you something out of the box, MJ. Congratulations. Wait a second. That's what JP would say. She says, roll it again. I'm good with that. I'm doing it right now. Bam. Paul C. Are you here, Paul C?
Oh,
Are you here? Just give me a little, yes, I'm still here. I sure hope so. I don't think I've ever sent anything to Paul C. Let me give it a check here.
no. Art by Bull. Joey's back trying to get in. Pop in. Any interest in what they're counting?
Paul's got to show up here. No. Paul C, I do not think so. Gonna give it one more second, guys. I know that they usually make it pretty quick. Let's wait till 10:29.
Yeah, you go into places. I went to a place one time. Won't give me inspection unless I let them replace my entire serpentine belt. And I was like, no.
Wow.
And I got out of there. And they was going to try to charge me a lot of money for that too. And then I was like, no. I went home and I looked up how much one of them belts is. And I was like, holy smokes. And I just looked at it and checked it out. I had another mechanic look at it. And 5 years later, I was still on that same belt. So
That's crazy. But Benzo, it really does. That happens all the time. And sometimes I feel like it happens a lot to ladies. But it could happen to anybody.
yeah. Well, they probably thought I was a college kid in a college town. It probably was a college town. So
Yeah. Paul C, I've got my email address up there. I do not have your address, so I need you to email me your shipping address, and I will get that shipped out. I usually have them out by Thursday. Sometimes I'm a bit of a slacker, but I should have that out by Thursday. And that's going to go for everybody else. I know it was a little bit lighter on the giveaways today, a little bit lighter on the races. But like I said, it was in all preparation for next week, which is the Golden Barrel. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Bam, barrel. This is going to be a rose gold. Brad. There's been 2 golden barrels so far. They're fundraising. The whole idea about a golden barrel is they're going to be rare. It's going to be for good events. But I'm fundraising for myself. So right now, I want it to be unique for me, which is the rose gold barrel. A 1 of 1. And all proceeds are going to help get Rose Nose Treasure to the Yuma.
Hell yeah.
And by the way, that cool barrel comes with 3 grams of pay dirt, 3 grams of gold in the pay dirt. We've got 3D prints going out. I've got silver going out. There may be more additional gold going out. So the prizes next week are going to be pretty epic. And there's going to be prizes for just being there and chatting and supporting. There's going to be prizes for buying tickets. I mean, anything we can do. So. Like I said, fundraiser next week, July 14th for the Golden Barrel. I hope to see you guys there. Oops.
Yeah.
Does Gail? Hey, I sent out. Oh wait, no. Did you get the pay dirt yet? That should have made it. I don't know if it made it yet or not. But I hope you like it. I tried to make it beginner friendly, like really, really beginner friendly.
When I win it, Rose, just keep it and get the gold out of it, since you still got my sluice box.
That's right. I will remove it. Maybe I'll even keep the gold to the side, just to be safe. Because dear Lord, I'd hate to pan it again.
I got one of them little smoky jars to fill up.
Mr. Lodak, I'm super stoked to hear it. I thought they were pretty cool, and you know, like there's going to be great chances next week to maybe to win some other cool stuff. Oh,
Yeah,
Gail Pro. Oh well, Gail, when I talk about user, I made it the easiest I could be. Oh gosh, if you're a pro, this is gonna be such a piece of cake. Oh, good night, Kristen.
Night, Kristen.
See you soon.
Yeah, guys. Actually, you know what? I was saying good night, and I do think that we're gonna. Oh wait, you know what I'll do? You know what I'll do real quick before I say good night.
And there's more.
Yeah, this is what I'll do.
That ammo box is cool, Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas. Shoot, actually, I did see it is still in transit. That should be there soon.
She got the bag. So.
Oh yeah, have fun with it. Get out of this. I can save that. And I'm looking at. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna give it I'll give it about 1 minute. Then I'm gonna hit that big red button. But if you guys feel like hanging out an after party, like I said, we'll be doing some stripping. Come on and join in, see what it's about. You know what? Honestly, it's a lot of work. I'll start sweating pretty quick. So. Hashtag you or bust. Night, Maggie Dog.
Night, Maggie Dog.
Night, doggy.
Screw it. Clicking the button. Good night, everybody.
Teddy says. Good night.
Good night, Teddy. Just a minute there, and did it? Is it working? No. I got to do it again. Yeah, it was nice to meet you, Art Bible.
See ya.